You'll recognize my first guest from her roles on the TV show ER and in films like Payback and Permanent Midnight. Her latest movie, Coyote Ugly, is in theaters now. This is Maria Bello. I was this close to being a teen sensation.
I saw that.
Really depressed. Hey, congratulations on the movie. And I know in the movie you described this, but for those of us, maybe a couple of us didn't see the movie, what does the title mean exactly? Coyote Ugly. You did it in the movie, right?
I did do it in the movie, and it's kind of an embarrassing thing to say. It's usually a joke that men tell, but I'll tell it anyway.
Okay.
So, have you ever had a one-night stand? And,
no.
No.
Is this a quiz? Are we taking a quiz? No.
No. Okay, have you ever been drunk and woke up sober the next day? No. And you find the person lying next to you is so horrible and ugly, you'd rather chew off your arm than risk waking them by pulling your arm out from under them? Like a coyote in a trap?
Exactly. That's it.
Coyote Ugly.
And yeah, that's hence the name. But the actual bar in New York, the women that work there are not unattractive.
They are certainly not unattractive.
Right.
And if you've been to any of these bars, they're much wilder than the actual movie.
The real ones are wilder than
Much
they are in the
wilder.
movie. Now, explain that.
Well,
Because you have experience, right? You've been a barfly, they tell me.
thank you.
She's been going to bars for a number of years.
Well, let's not say going to bars. Let's say that I trained for this film for about 10 years. Thank you.
They've been training.
You know, it's really the movie's like, oh, she's struggling so hard for 3 months, and she finally makes it. I'm like, for God's sakes, I just struggled for 8 years flipping bottles.
Yes.
That's something to cry about.
Yes.
So I flipped bottles, and we would frequent other bars like Coyote Ugly, and so I've been known to dance in a bar or two.
So you've done that in real life? You've danced on a bar in real life?
I have, but I never took off my bra.
That's something. Now this is something. I don't know if everyone knows it. They do this at bars in New York. Maybe they do it all over, but they actually. I think this is the women mostly that leave the bras.
That's right.
And they leave it as a little memento
That's
or
right.
something.
But I had no bra to leave because I don't wear them. So.
My mistake is I'm trying to have an intelligent conversation, but the subject is it's about bras. There's nothing, anything you say, every time you say bras or anything,
Can't have a serious conversation.
these guys are gonna go nuts. But in the movie, it was tastefully done. They kind of moved around and unsnapped, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying in real life, it's not quite like that in these bars.
It's much wilder. They just rip them on off. They do the thing.
Did you ever work in a bar?
I have worked in quite a few bars. My favorite one, bartending, was I worked in this karaoke bar in the West Village of New York City called Sing Sing. It was a 4,000 square foot loft space that only 10 Japanese businessmen frequented every night. So I would get so desperate and alone behind this bar that at the end of the night I would sing, I'd jump on stage and I'd sing I Will Survive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Just
to keep me going.
To entertain yourself.
Yeah,
Mandy Moore is singing later tonight on the show.
I'm excited
Pop
to
sensation.
see her.
She made it.
Unlike you.
Unlike me. Why were you on? You were on ER. You carried it for one season.
Oh yeah.
And why did you leave?
Well, listen, I sure enjoyed it. I mean, talking about great television, the best actors, the best writing. But literally, when I got to the show, I said to the producer, you know, I'm a bit schizophrenic. I don't know if I can really do the same character for a year. I think it'll make me crazy. And it did. It was too much for me to
But it was your
continue
choice.
to do
That's the thing.
character.
It was your choice.
Yeah, it was a mutual choice. You know, they were okay with it.
It was a mutual choice. It was a mutual choice.
It was a mutual choice. No, because it was set up that way from the beginning. That you know.
Well, you've done well.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
like to travel, I understand, and all that kind of crazy stuff.
I sure do. I've just spent the last few months in China and India.
And then they tell me that you wanted to be on Survivor, or you're willing to be on Survivor?
Hey,
I heard this today, right?
this is true.
Why
I filled
is
out
that?
an application for Survivor.
Why do you want to be on Survivor?
I want to be on Survivor because I look at this show and I think, oh my gosh, I've done this. I've done more than this. What are these people crying about?
Yeah.
Like,
You're tough,
I want to be on
aren't you?
Survivor.
You're a tough lady.
No, I'm a
This is-
pussycat, actually.
These are some of the questions. This is the real Survivor application.
Oh, you have my application.
Yeah, and this is
Okay.
what you... Do you remember what you said? You filled it out this morning, right? Right? We asked you to fill it out. Name 3 of your favorite hobbies. You remember what you said?
Oh, yes. Traveling, reading, and lying in bed eating Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's a very big one for me.
that's a
That's something that I
hobby.
do about every day.
That's decadent. You can't do that on the island, I don't think.
Let's-
3 adjectives that best describe you.
oh,
Do you remember what you said? What'd you say?
brave,
Yeah, very.
moody.
Don't like that. I like
What?
this- Yeah, yeah. I like. Oh, wait.
What?
This is. Are you a vegetarian or do you eat meat? This is a real question they'll ask you.
Well,
on Survivor.
I love meat. I'll eat anything, and I have a little uneasiness around vegetarians because they're very pale and very thin. I'm like concerned medically for them.
What's wrong with being pale and thin? Wait, there's one more. This is silly. Now, I like this answer. It says, what would you not do for $1 million? This is a real question from the Survivor application. What would you not do for $1 million?
I would not pull the wings off of a live butterfly for $1 million. Would you?
Well, anyone want to make $1 million?
No, you wouldn't, right? Talk about a loss of integrity.
That's very nice. There are people that are like that they don't want to kill the insects or the little nature and all that kind of stuff. If it's inside my house, I'm attacking it.
You are?
But if it's outside, we leave it alone.
Right, I take them out of the house.
That's
I
nice.
scoop them out.
You're more patient than I am.
Oh.
Of course, you made it, and I didn't. Right back with 5 questions. So I'm just trying to figure out, you look very glamorous in person in the movie, and then you used to hang out in bars, but you say you travel a lot, and then during the break, you won't stop about the crocodile show, or what's it called?
I will admit that I am obsessed with the crocodile hunter. Does anyone know? Steve Irwin is my god!
The crazy guy, right? Yeah, he's
Yes.
very intense.
He's very intense and very passionate, and boy, isn't she a beauty, mate?
Right.
I lost my fear of snakes by watching the crocodile hunter.
He, by the way, for $1 million,
Yeah.
would snap a butterfly in half.
He
Guarantee.
would chop it right
Yeah,
up.
he needs the money. I believe that. Time for 5 questions. Here we go. We always start with geography. What state has the ruffed grouse as its state bird? This is the ruffed grouse.
The ruffed grouse.
A very difficult question. Who would know that?
Okay, but could it be Pennsylvania?
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
That is correct.
That's weird. That's weird is what it is. That's weird that I knew that.
This popular dessert can also double as a vodka shot.
Oh, I like it. A Jello shot.
Yeah, Jello. There you go. I don't want the Piper Parable got 5 out of 5. I do not want you to get 5 out of 5.
Okay, on this one intentionally.
It waters down the bit.
Okay.
Let's play the pyramid. Okay, remember the pyramid, that old show?
Yes.
I named things. It's a category. Cruise, worst, movie, bartender.
Love Boat. Can't remember his name.
Cocktail. We're looking for cocktail. Thank you.
I thought you were talking about the Love Boat. I stuff.
I know. See, Tom Cruise, worst movie, Bartender. Yeah, that was tough. So but you intentionally missed that. Number 4. Oh, this is tough. Will you do a body shot off our prop master right over there, Todd Bartell? There he is. We asked. He's got the salt and the lime. We asked Piper this yesterday, and she said no, and he had his feelings hurt. So we're asking. We're asking you.
I'm so sorry about that. I would like to say nope.
That is correct again.
Sorry.
Poor guy. All right, this is for a very good score of 4 out of 5. I'm really putting you on the spot. Will you sing a few bars of "I Will Survive"? Will you karaoke for us? Look, we've got a microphone and I've got the thing here. Just a little bit. Here we go.
I feel like a lounge singer. Once I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never without you by my side. But now I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong.